my biggest thing that we push in there is called crime prevention through environmental design.
Okay.
The number one tip that I give to everyone is
Bienvenidos a un episodio más de Atlanta Dulce Hogar, este podcast dedicado a bienes raíces, comprar, vender y invertir. Today I have the pleasure to have with me Michael Parker. He's the Marshal of Sugar Hill City. Thank you so much, Michael, for coming.
Thanks for having me.
See if you can,
a little bit closer.
yes, a little
Very
bit
good.
closer to there.
All right.
And thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So to break the ice, I would like to ask you, what are 3 things that your house must have besides plumbing or piping?
Ooh, besides plumbing and piping, which are very important.
Yes, right?
I think it's key to have love.
Okay.
In the house. Love is
Oh,
huge.
wow.
I
Yes.
think without love, it's
Oh, no.
it's
Nothing
not a home.
move. Nothing move.
And I got young kids. I got a 2-year-old and an 11-year-old. So laughter is key.
Okay.
Love, laughter, both key. But also good food.
Oh, I
Food-
see.
food brings
So the
people
kitchen
together.
is a place very important for
my
you.
kitchen and my living room, it's the same.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
like an
there's-
open concept.
It's open. While there's food being made, memories are being made in the
Wow,
at the same
nice.
time. So
That's nice.
We're having good, but you put me on the spot.
Nah,
What are 3
well,
things that have to happen in your house?
in my house, well, I want to have, yes, I want to have my a theater room,
Oh, okay.
a playroom for
Okay,
my kids.
yep,
I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Good
So
age, fun
yeah,
age.
for them, a backyard. He loves soccer now, football.
Nice, very good. Yeah,
I call it football.
Right, good.
But for some reason, I don't know what it is. He's watching this channel in YouTube, and for some reason, he started liking Man City.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I heard you're fan, right?
Yeah,
Was the team?
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Awesome.
Through and through.
So, being from Venezuela, I'm not that close to like a team, but I am close to a player.
Very good.
So, having said that,
You say Man United.
Titi Henry.
Ooh, okay. So, that's all right.
And then he went to Barcelona.
Yeah, and he did okay at Barcelona. Won the Champions League at Barcelona.
And he was one of the best to play there.
Legend.
Besides
Absolute
Arteta, that now is
There's now the manager,
DT.
yeah. But over the years, we've had a lot of incredible players.
I could have
Santi Cazorla, just incredible
Yes.
players. Yeah.
Yes. But now they're doing better. They were doing really bad.
Yeah.
A few.
It's been a
But
rough.
now they're coming
while,
back
but
to
now
their place.
We're coming
right?
back. We're doing all right. We're gonna push. We're gonna push City to the.
I
the
could
last day of the
talk
season.
about football all
Well,
day
let's just
too.
scrap out of that. We'll talk about football all day long.
Yeah.
Very good.
So one thing that interests me, and I ask a lot of people around here, because I just, being an immigrant, sometimes I don't know the ways but how do you become a marshal?
Very good question. The Sugar Hill Marshals are in a unique position
Okay.
in that we don't train brand new officers.
Okay.
We are laterally hiring pre-established officers.
Okay.
So before I came to the city of Sugar Hill, I've been here a year and a half, 2 years. I was with Gwinnett County Police Department.
Okay.
There for about 7 or 8 years, and was asked by the chief of Sugar Hill. She knew my work ethic. She knew how I worked, my specialties in policing, and was like, "Hey, I think you do really well over here."
So it's basically like you had your work, you earn your way there.
Yes.
It's not by voting like the sheriff. for
No,
example,
so
right?
I am just a regular marshal. I'm not the chief. I'm not there's
okay.
2 people higher than I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a regular guy.
Oh no, more than regular. You're a nice guy.
Very
Really.
good.
And so you are from England. How long ago you come here? I didn't know this.
Yeah, I've been in America about 15 years.
15 years.
So far, so good. I like it.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The weather's good. It's nice.
I haven't been in England, but I heard that it's always
it's
raining.
Yeah, A lot of rain, a lot of clouds. I like the weather here. And everything's so cheap over here.
Really?
Gas, houses, food, everything. Even currently.
Well, coming from Venezuela, gas is cheaper.
Right.
But then you got not socialism, but communism. So.
Yeah, so you gotta. It's a trade-off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cheap gas for
I'll
some
pay.
communism.
No, I'll pay for gas. I don't care. So because all you need to do is work and do your job, and that's it.
Yep.
Over there, you do your job, but you don't agree with ideologies, and then it's like crazy. You don't want to do that.
It's it's very different. I like America.
Amen. Me too.
I like everything that's happening over here, and my life is pretty good. I got a pretty good life.
Oh wow, nice.
My wife's American. My kids are
Okay.
half breeds, I guess, half English, half American.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Nice. Okay, coming to another. Okay, you earn your way to become a marshal. Now, you say you have kids, and I know you want to take care of them. How do I keep my family safe? Or what are some hacks? Now they call it hacks instead of tips.
So safety life
right?
hacks, I guess.
Yeah, safety life hacks.
Tips and tricks.
Yeah, is having a gun a good thing? Now, I've always thought that it's not the best thing. I grew up with a military stepdad.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I didn't like guns. I don't know. It's dangerous. I've heard some stories of accidents.
Yep.
Where kids play with the gun. The gun is
Yes,
loaded.
yes.
And I was probably 16, and I had a friend of mine, which is really close to me, still a friend. Like I can pick up my phone and call him right now. And he had a cousin that had an accident with a shotgun.
Yeah.
So, having said that, what are some hacks that people should know?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about safety first before we get into guns, and we can touch about gun safety as well.
Yes.
Both very important subjects. One of the things that I'm certified in as a marshal, and I was with Gwinnett PD, was crime prevention.
Okay.
Crime prevention tips, techniques, tricks, etc. And it's something that we're all interested in. Those homeowners and those renting as well. We're all big into safety.
Yeah.
And when we think safety, a lot of people immediately think, fences,
Yeah.
barbed wire, cameras.
Yeah.
That can be financially straining. That can be expensive.
Yes.
There's other things that you can do, and we recommend before we touch that can be a little more budget friendly.
Okay.
So we're big into observance. You're in your home. You want to be able to see outside. You want to be able to see who's outside that shouldn't be outside. If somebody's on your property, you need to be able to see them. So we're big into
cameras.
Not cameras.
Oh, okay.
We want to make sure our the blinds are open.
Oh.
And our bushes
are not that high.
trimmed.
Oh.
So no
see?
higher than 2 feet.
Okay.
2 feet is that's strong. 2 feet.
Okay.
And no tree branch should be below 6 feet.
Okay.
So it gives you that sweet spot that you can look out.
Huh.
And it works doubly because it allows you to look out. But and then if there is that criminal element that's coming onto your property and your home looks like that where it's clear and they can clearly see in,
Yes.
subconsciously that lets them know, well, if I can see them, they can see me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're probably calling 911. That's an
Okay.
issue. The other thing is lighting. Most neighborhoods don't have enough light.
So one problem, sorry that I cut you off, but one problem that I see with that is that most people say, I don't know, I don't like people seeing. But it's a
trade-off. Yeah, we got to get comfortable with it.
But hey, if it's safety, it's safety.
It's safety because, these criminals, these burglars,
Yeah.
they don't randomly pick houses. They don't just say, I'm going to do that one today.
Yeah.
They're driving through and they're like, those are overgrown bushes.
Oh.
Those curtains are closed. Oh, right. So if they can get onto the property, hide behind a bush, and then that gives them all the time that they want to try and pick that lock, pry that lock, smash the door in, because no one can see them. Whereas you have it, I like to have my house lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, wow.
At night. Because it draws eyes. when people are driving through, maybe when you drive through
Yes.
your neighborhood,
You said it, and I'm
you
like,
look, and you're like, well, that's
thinking
that
of all
house
that.
is really bright, and you just look at it.
Yeah.
If somebody was on that house that looked to be kind of
Yeah.
creeping it, you would think, oh, that's not right. Let
That's not right. Let me
make
call.
a phone call.
Yeah.
But if it's not, if it's dark
Yes.
and bushes, you don't see. So you can't see anyone or anything, which allows that person to do whatever they want.
Oh wow.
Whatever they want.
I know. Oh wow. See, that's why I wanted to have somebody that studied that goes through
Yes.
that.
So that's something that we do for the city of Sugar Hill, and Gwinnett County PD do it as well.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that taught me, which is excellent. But we do free residential surveys, so we can come to your home and say, hey, this is an issue. Look, these are the kind of doors that you have. These are the kind of locks that you have. This is what we recommend. These are some issues that we have. This is how you lock your windows.
So I just call Sugar Hill City
we'll come right out.
Department, Marshall Department, and be like, "Hey,
do you
Michael,
live
I
in the
need
city
you
of Sugar
here."
Hill?
Yeah, I do.
Perfect.
I do. That's why I was
Absolutely,
thinking
yeah.
of Sugar
Well,
Hill.
We'll definitely take care of it.
I invited some other people, but the one that responded were you guys.
Hey,
so
we like
I'm
to be out
happy
in the
that
community. And I think we'll touch on that
Yes.
later. Community, huge on community.
wow.
Love community.
And I just have to do that. Say, hey,
Just give me a call.
please.
Yeah, well, you've already got my email.
Yeah, I got your email.
But there's my,
Oh,
my business
yeah,
card.
I'm gonna put it in the video,
Perfect,
of
yeah,
course. And I just have to give you a call and say an email and then
Yep,
say,
we
hey.
we do business surveys as well, so we can go to your place of
Oh.
business and do the same thing.
Oh,
Everything we do is
wow.
free. We don't charge for anything at all. We just come out, we'll do a survey, and give you some like those tips and tricks. We've just touched the surface.
Yes. What other
of
tips,
some of the
please?
things
Give
that we
me
can do.
for a business. Give me one for a business.
For a business, get to know your neighbors. Get to know
Okay.
the people that you work with. Some of the issues that you might have here, because you guys are connected on either side of the building, correct?
Yes.
So you could have all the security that you have for your building,
Okay.
but if these guys on the side of you don't have it, they can break into there and then come through
Yeah,
one of the side
or one
walls.
of the
Because
side
what is
walls.
this? It's a regular
Yes,
wall.
yes.
That's not hard to get through.
No, it's
And if
not
they,
hard
if
to get through.
your the people, your neighbors don't have decent security, it's gonna be tough. So getting
So
a nice
like
alarm
in
system.
you're talking about the office where I'm at, where we at right now. Know your neighbors.
Oh, your neighbors is a big one. Get a good security system. Register it.
You don't have to be friendly, but you can know.
No, that's not to be friendly. No, sometimes it doesn't work. We try, but
Yeah.
it doesn't always work. Get a good alarm system and register it with your local police department.
Oh wow.
Because what will happen is the alarm will go off. If you have an alarm company, they can then report it to the PD.
Yeah.
But oftentimes, if it's a false alarm, we want to call you.
Yes.
Or if it's a real alarm and we can't get it off, register with the police department so we can get a hold of you. If something happens, hey, your alarm's going off. Maybe it's a true alarm. You've been burglarized. Well, how do we get a hold of whoever it is?
Somebody there.
And they'll be able to give us the phone number and make things work that way. But again, my biggest thing that we push in there is called crime prevention through environmental design.
Okay.
The number one tip that I give to everyone is lighting.
Lighting.
Light.
Just
Because it's subconscious.
Because burglars or thieves, they don't like.
They don't like light. They don't like to be seen. They don't like to be identified. And if you get that light and you're lit up, like I said before, like a Christmas tree, they subconsciously think,
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong place.
So now that you say that we don't, burglars or thieves don't like that. I'm a realtor and I have many friends. In fact, you met Claire Williams. She's from England.
Yep.
One of the things is that when we show or when we're in an open house, what would be a good, again, tip or hack to be safe?
So this is another class that we teach, and I could probably get come back and visit here.
You teach that class.
Realtor safety.
I'm gonna talk to my
class that we put on.
please.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
And okay.
So my biggest advice that I try to give, and without being sexist,
Yeah.
a lot of it's to do with the females.
Yes.
Because we want to keep them safe, and they so often get victimized.
You don't want to keep me safe?
Well, I think you'll keep me safe. We'll help each other.
Yeah.
Is oftentimes I find that they put themselves in positions where something inside of them is saying, this isn't right. I don't feel safe. But
if it doesn't feel right,
I've
it's
got to show
probably
this
not
house.
right.
But I've got to do my job.
Yeah.
Listen to that voice that's saying, something's not right about this
Yeah.
person, man.
But of
couple.
course, I got bills, I got things, I got
Absolutely,
life.
absolutely.
I got life going
Yes.
or happening.
So, and you can't always travel in pairs, but you at least let
Yeah.
people know where you're going to be.
And now it's easy with like
Cell phones
WhatsApp
make it
or
easy.
a phone
Yeah,
where like,
absolutely.
okay, have collocation to this
Yes.
person, share it for 1 hour.
Yes. So just
So
listen.
would you
listen to your inner
recommend?
voice.
Would you recommend like a taser for
No,
them,
no,
a
I
gun?
The reason not is because
You have to be close to the
you
person.
got
to
you got to be
taste.
close to them, and B, I think we're so spoiled by Hollywood.
Yeah.
That Hollywood shows, this is my taser.
Like
and
the myth.
and I did it
Yeah.
taser you, and then you're like,
Yeah,
That
exactly.
doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
If I was to have one of those,
I never been tased, but I
one
guess.
of those press contact tasers,
Uh-huh.
all you're gonna feel is just some sharp stinging in this area
Oh.
only. So what it's gonna do is, well, it's gonna make that that man. Well,
Yeah.
oftentimes a man will victimize a female. Not always
Yes.
that way.
Yeah.
But we're talking general. All that you've done is made that man even angrier.
Yes.
Now you've really made me mad. So I'm not big into that. Another class that we teach and that we put on is a self-defense for women. It's called RAD Women. It stands for Rape, Aggression, Defense.
Okay.
And it's a 12-hour course, and you can split it up over however many days that you like. And we usually do 4 3-hour sessions. And it teaches females, and we're strict on that, it's females only, self-defense techniques.
Okay.
Because you want to create space. So we want to make sure we come in. If we hit hard to incapacitate for a few seconds, then we're out. We're gone. We're not sticking around for a fist fight.
Okay.
Because a big strong guy
Yes.
will most
I see
likely
it.
win
I
that.
see it. Okay.
So there's a lot of things that we do teach, but your communication is one. Listen to that voice inside your head that says, you know what, I probably shouldn't be here right now.
You know that's one of the things they say about like mortgage fraud or like fraud in real estate, where they say if something is not right, if that voice is telling you this contract smells funky,
it probably is.
it's probably funky.
It probably is.
So it's the same applies to that. To like if you don't feel safe showing a home,
don't show it.
Probably something is gonna, or like, it's crazy how like we were talking about this recently, and how like they get all these calls and all these guys like, you want to go have a drink, and like they get that. I don't get that.
Right.
I don't have a woman calling me and saying
Right.
saying like, so it's not sexist. It's just that it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's not like, and I don't feel it that way at all. Okay, changing a little bit from safety to community. Is there something else that goes on, like besides, which is really nice, that I can call you and say, hey, I want you to advise me here in my house to be more safe? Is there another thing or something else that could happen, or you could give to the community, like maybe people going, share something in the community in general? I don't know.
Yeah, so I want to touch upon one last safety thing.
Okay, please.
Because I said we would. I know you were. You mentioned it was one of my buzzwords. That was a little alarm bell goes off. But gun safety is huge. I know we mentioned gun safety.
Yes, we talked about that.
And do I recommend guns? It depends on the person. It depends on the individual. If you have
like
that crippling fear where guns are dangerous, and they are.
Yeah.
But if they're handled well, then it is a proficient tool.
It's a commodity. Yeah.
But for me, the big thing is gun safety around children. Like I said, I have children, you have children.
Yes.
Something that I've done since I've been a gun owner in my home, and I don't remember when I got my first gun, but being an immigrant, it took me a while to get
because in England, police don't have guns.
No guns at all.
Yeah.
A very different world.
Yes.
But still good. I like it over here. I've taught my daughter from a young age. We've taken the mystery out of guns.
Oh,
because I've seen it before when that little kid's like, hey,
What's that?
Oh, no, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
That gets them thinking, ooh. So with my daughter, when she was like, oh, what's that? Well, that's my gun. Let me unload it. Let me download it. Let me take it apart. So it can't do anything. Here, this is it. You want to see it? There it is. And I'm right there with her. So I still keep it safe under lock and key. But she's if she's ever to the point where she's curious about it, well, let's curb that curiosity.
Yes.
Let's not make them so curious they're like, oh, Dad's not here. Let's go get his gun. Now it's a thing where it's just a gun. It's just a piece of metal.
Wow. It is true. Like that happened with many things. Many things. Now, coming back to the community.
Yes.
Is there activities that people can get involved in?
Yes. So I'm very fortunate in that I now work for the city of Sugar Hill. And the city as a whole is huge on community. I'm pretty sure in a couple of weeks you're going to have the mayor of Sugar Hill.
Yes, in a couple,
and he is, man, huge on community. I've been in...
nice.
I've worked in various positions in different governments. As a marshal here, a police officer for Gwinnett County, and then I was a community support officer in England for a police department over there as well.
Okay.
But I've never seen somebody as involved or passionate
really?
About community
nice.
As the mayor of Sugar Hill.
Wow.
You'll see him out all days of the week, Saturday and Sunday included.
Okay.
Cleaning up parks, attending, and he matches my passion for community because I want to get out there. You saw earlier on, I bought my dog.
Yeah, you told me
about
that.
Was a huge thing. Especially, he's there for the community. He's a therapy dog, so his job is just to love on people. He's not a bite dog. He's not a scent dog. He's not a.
How does he eat if he doesn't bite?
We mashed it up. We gave him soup, but and he's just there for the community. And he does so much good stuff for the community.
Nice.
To the point now that people are inviting us out. You know, we have random just businesses not related to law enforcement at all. They just say, "Hey, can you bring your dog over?"
Yeah.
Because my workers want. Who doesn't love a dog? I love dogs. I know you.
I have allergies, but I love them. I won't hate them
they're
all.
Beautiful creatures, but he's able to just do so many good things for the city and just breaking down some barriers.
Yeah.
Because you see the badge, you see the gun.
Yeah.
And people think,
yeah.
I don't know. But then you see a dog coming in that you can pet. That's a big deal.
Oh,
and people love that.
Okay, so get involved with the community through the.
Yep, using the dog just unashamedly, just pushing the dog out there. But the city of Sugar Hill has so many events, so many concerts coming up. We got the Bowl, which is beautiful.
Yes, I live right in front of the Bowl in the apartments. Yeah.
We have the Eagle Theatre. Which is another beautiful theatre.
Yes.
And I just love the city of Sugar Hill. They feels like they have that close,
and it's growing.
Community.
Yes,
it is growing.
I moved in 2018 to there, and they in 2019, right in January, they inaugurated the East Center, the
which is
downtown.
Again another really cool building.
Oh yeah, it's an awesome
very
building.
Cool stuff there.
The free it's not free, but it's almost free. It's like $20 a year for the gym.
For the gym, yeah, which is crazy because there's got an actual gym there.
Yeah.
Basketball courts, do pickleball.
The running.
Yeah, they got the track. Yeah.
Oh, they do pickleball in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the Nets for. I'm like, do they play tennis inside here?
Yeah, they got pickleball. I think they do volleyball as well.
Yeah, they do.
And they got.
They need to do football. What, in Gary Perkle Park?
Yeah, they do football in Gary Perkle Park.
Do you play pickups or something?
I'm
too old.
No, my knee's gone.
Oh, okay. But I still play. Thank God I have my knees good. I'm 42, and I still play.
I wish I could probably still play, but I probably wouldn't be able to walk for a couple of days.
I know what you mean.
It'll be a good sacrifice.
I know what you mean.
But we have a couple of events that we do. One of my things that I'm most proud of is something that I don't know if it's done anywhere else, but I started it for the city of Sugar Hill. We do a youth empowerment program. Okay. So every other Thursday, high schoolers in the evening come to the city hall. Okay. And we put on a class that is something that's not typically taught at school. Okay. So this past week, we taught them interview skills and resume building. Okay. 2 weeks ago, we taught them how to dress for interviews. What is casual? What is business casual? What's professional? And things like how to tie a tie. things that they're not doing taught at
Sometimes
school.
people, not just at school. Sometimes they don't have the father to.
Even at home. So that was huge. We've taught them.
It happened to me. I learned on my own. I'm lying. My grandpa did.
Perfect. So there's someone there to help you out. Not everybody has that someone. So I want to make sure that we're filling a gap. We taught them investment strategies, how to invest, what it means to invest, compound interest. Next week, we're teaching them how to cook, how to boil rice, how to boil pasta, how to make spaghetti. So many different.
This is for high schoolers.
High schoolers, where you do because middle school is 6.
Anybody from the Winnet, it has to be Sugar Hill.
We like to keep it in and around Sugar, but we got people from Sewanee and Buford.
Okay, we're really close. Like from Lanier High School, right?
Yeah, we got Lanier High School, we got North Gwinnett High School coming out. So we've opened it up to a random, but I wouldn't recommend driving an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
to come out to my little old program. But we just trying to teach them life skills, so when they graduate high school, they're prepared.
Oh yeah.
Because life is tough.
Oh yeah.
Life can be hard.
And they don't let you know until you're on your
own.
You in the face. Yeah. Oh wow, Mr. Parker. It's really nice. I didn't know that all that stuff. So every other Thursday. So that means, when is the next one? Do you have?
So the next one, because today is Thursday. So next Thursday.
Next Thursday, which is the 9th of May,
yes.
May 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And this takes place at the Eagle Theater?
So this takes place at City Hall.
City Hall.
Every week is at City Hall except for next Thursday.
Oh, okay.
We're going off-site next Thursday to one of the high schools. We're going to go use their kitchen. They have,
of course, because you need a kitchen.
Stations with ovens and microwaves and 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. Have a good time.
And this is going to be at Lanier, or?
This will be at Lanier High School.
At Lanier High School time?
It's going to be 6:30 to 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
at night. Okay,
At night in the evenings. And we have a professional nutritionist.
Well, now it goes at night at 9 o'clock, so
right,
it'll be daylight.
It'll still be day.
Yeah.
But we like to have business professionals come out, because I'm not going to, look at me, I'm not going to teach you all about nutrition. I like to eat a little too much.
Yeah.
But we have professional nutritionists coming out to teach them about, what a balanced diet is, and good foods, bad foods, and
well,
like
if you ever need anything communication-wise, I told you before we started the recording, I'm a journalist. If you ever teaching something, I live really close.
So
or if they need a realtor, just to understand.
I think it'll be good to learn about real estate. That's a big one. It's not something I'd thought about. So we've got a 6-month program. For the first 6 months, everything's laid out already. But we're going to end in July. Then we'll start again another 6-month program. And I want to add different things. So the realtor side, how to buy a house.
What
loans
like
and
they
things
started
like that,
learning,
what to look for. That would be a really good one to add. I'd be very excited.
Or communication wise,
absolutely both. Yeah,
any to help the community.
News media, social media, all that kind of stuff. I think it'd be very cool.
Let me know. I'm more than willing to participate.
Excellent.
It'll be my pleasure.
Well, I think it'll be my pleasure. But we'll have a good time.
Wow. Okay. So safety for The activities, that's a great activity where the police teaches something, gives something to the community, to the kids. We got safety around, like if you know something is going in your head, probably something wrong in there, in that house.
Listen to that spidey sense.
Squatters. It's become around, I would say, not Hispanic, but maybe Venezuelan community, because... So, in a communist country, they defend squatters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. For how long?
If they have kids, indefinitely.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why I don't like communism. And now, let's say somebody encounters a squatter. What's the best thing to do?
Okay. Now it's tough because I'm thinking if I were to go home with my family and there's squatters sitting in my living room.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah.
But we've also got to think.
Yes.
Cool heads prevail. The best bet is obviously to get the police involved initially.
Yes.
Because we want to come out and mediate, make sure that it's safe.
So 911 right away.
911 100% immediately. Now, if they have any kind of claim to the house, because a lot of the times when the squatter's there, they have some kind of story.
Yeah.
Well, hey, he let me stay here for one night.
Yeah.
And this, that, and the other. And they claim, hey, I get mail here.
Yeah.
None of that matters. It doesn't matter if they get mail there. I can get a magazine subscription and make it go to your house.
Yeah.
Can I then live in your house?
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. But if they do get some kind of, where it's not cut and dry, I've got my Ring cameras. Well, this guy just broke in about 30 minutes ago. Well, click, but you're going to jail. That's a problem.
Okay.
But if they've made their way in, maybe you left a window open or something like that.
Like I went on vacation and something, and then...
And if we can't prove immediately who's there, then we have to file for an eviction, which will be the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So then we have to get the sheriffs involved. So every situation is different.
Yeah. So check this out, what happened to me. I'm going to do my final walkthrough, which is right before closing. Mm-hmm. You go to the table, you do a final walkthrough. And I go there, I go in front of the house. It had like a long driveway. And I go in front of the house and I see this person. I'm like, what is she doing here? And I go on the side of the house because that's where the entrance was. Mm-hmm. And with the lockbox and everything. I go in there, then I see illegal stuff, like drugs in there. And then I'm like, okay, this is not right.
Right.
And I go to the lady and I, excuse me, ma'am, I'm about to do a walkthrough. Who are you? Because I would like you to shoo.
Right.
I want to sell these. I want to close. I don't, I need to pay bills, whatever. And the lady tells me, I'm God and I bought this house cash.
911.
Thank God the listing agent was married to somebody that used to work in the sheriff's department. And then that was like this. Yeah, they came here and they took the lady and they left. That was like
you got to be very careful when people are on drugs because you just don't know what they're very irrational.
They might do.
Just to be very
But I met God.
Right.
Well, she claimed to be God.
And who we do argue.
I don't think she was, but hey. All right, man. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think it was a nice talk. I think you gave really nice information.
Very good.
I would love to, have you whenever. Like this is your home, really. Like whenever whenever the 6 months are the program, and you wanna put it out there and say, I'll be more than happy to promote it. Yeah, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
You. Thank
My
you.
pleasure. All right, take care. Esto fue Atlanta Dulce Hogar, un podcast dedicado a comprar, vender e invertir bienes raíces. Hasta la próxima.